Hi folks, Wingman checking in. The folks at Schrade were nice enough to send me some knives to showcase and share with you. One of them today that I'm going to showcase is the Uncle Henry, and that is the 53 UH knife. Now, anybody who grew up like I did and of course I'm dating myself here, the early 70s and 80s, grew up with either a Schrade knife or an Uncle Henry. And what I love about this knife is that they just stayed with tradition on this knife. Now, the blade is an upswept blade. It's made out of 440C stainless steel. Okay, let me put that under my arm so I can show you. The blade is 1/8 of an inch thick. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. And the handles are what they call a Staglon handle. Now, it really comes with that old school nostalgic brass finger guard and a brass butt plate on the end of the knife. And it feels really well. Now, I remember growing up as a kid, my dad having a knife similar to this, and I mean, we gutted and skinned a lot of deer with it. And with this, if anybody's watched my video, Knives of Our Fathers, where I have my Schrade Old Timer, the sharp finger, I mean, this is just taking it to the next level. Has that nice upsweep so you can get in there and make your first initial cuts if you're, gutting out that deer. But you can really choke up on that knife and really just do a great skinning job on it, and it just came hair popping, razor sharp. Now, the overall length of the knife is 9 1/4 inches. The blade is about 5 inches long and has about a 4.5 inch cutting surface there. Let me see if it'll focus my camera. Weighs about 6.3 ounces. Hey, and how many knives today come with a leather sheath and a sharpening stone? So you get a sharpening stone, leather sheath, and an old school hunting knife. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, how much does all this run? If you go to Amazon.com, and I know I always throw Amazon.com out there, but they have some pretty damn good deals. And this is one of them. For about 23 bucks, 23 bucks, you're getting a knife and a cool leather sheath. Now, who's going to use this knife? Well, if you're a hunter, for one, maybe you have a trap line. You're out there trapping beaver, you're trapping muskrat, trapping small game, trapping coyotes, bobcats, whatever. I used to have a trap line like that up in northern Maine. We did beaver and muskrat all winter long. And my old Schrade sharp finger, did quick work of the skinning them out, gutting them out. This would do that. If you're a deer hunter, not every blade has to be a bushcraft blade. And folks might not ever do bushcraft tasks. This would be a great blade for that. My overall rating on this, my first impression, I have to give it 5 stars for the look of it. That old school nostalgia look that they've kept in the Uncle Henry line over the years. The same looking knife that, my dad or my grandfather carried in the 60s and 70s that you can still buy today. Yeah, the steel's changed a little bit, but the value is still there. Under $25 for a hunting knife. That's outstanding. And you still get a leather sheath and you get a sharpening stone with it. So I'm going to have to give it, for value, for the looks, for the quality, I have to give it 5 stars based on that. Folks, times are tough. Not everybody can go out and buy $150 or $200 knife. And for the value that you're getting with this, you know, and if you use it for what it's intended for. It's not a bushcraft knife to be batoning with, and I'm not a big fan of batoning with my blades. I've mentioned that in a lot of videos. But if you're using it as a hunting knife, a skinning knife, this is going to give you a lot of years of use out of it. And cool factor, it looks really well, and it's old school. So 5-star rating in the project for value, for quality. Let me know if you have one. Chime in the comments. Always like to hear from it, and I always try to respond to your comments. So please let me know. Folks, if you like the content, please subscribe, like, and share. And for the latest channel updates, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and Twitter. Folks, thanks for checking in. Until the next video, take care. We'll see you.